Thanks for joining me. I'm Sarah, and it's Yoga with Sarah Trapani. Grab your mat and let's get going on today's practice. Arrive in your practice in a cross-legged upright seat, resting the warmth of your hands anywhere on tops of the thighs, maybe even cupping the hands around the knees so you can lean back a little bit and align the crown of the head right over the tailbone. Take a moment aligning your nose right over your navel. And find your way into your practice by taking a moment to tune into your breath and the flow of the breath in and out of your nose. And you can always return to that connection to the breath throughout the practice as a way to center and align yourself more fully with the present moment. So on your next inhale, reach your arms overhead, stretching your arms right up alongside the ears. Reach up through the fingertips, look up. Then exhale, bring the hands through heart center. Bringing the thumbs to the center of the chest. Take a moment, set your intention for this brief practice, and let it help guide your effort. And let's go ahead and bring the knees in and start to extend your legs out straight. Flexing through your feet and reaching your hands for your toes. Lift up your chest and then spread your chest forward toward the toes, taking a brief moment in that forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Open your elbows away from each other and gently pull either on your toes or on your outer shins or ankles to move yourself a little more gently into that fold because we aren't really warmed up. And then as you inhale, drop the tail, reach your arms overhead, bring your knees in, open your knees into that bound angle. Make a nice diamond shape so the heels are kind of far away from your tailbone. And then hands in front of the shins on the inhale, arch your back. And exhale, use your elbows to press your knees open in a subtle way and spread your chest through. Nice posture to open your lower back and hips. And very gently doing so. And then go ahead and sit up and cross either ankle on top, roll over your knees. And we're going to come right into a downward dog and stretch the sitting bones up and pedal out your feet. Lifting the lower back curve straight up toward the ceiling and feeling the first fingers and thumbs root. And then look at your toes, walk your hands toward your toes. So you root your heels down and come into a fold at the back of your mat. And then you take your fingertips right into your hair and just take a few shampoo motions with your fingertips, releasing your tension in your scalp. And then you can take your hands onto your lower back for a little press or interlace your fingers and wring the arms away for a stretch. Feeling, if you can, the legs start to press a little more straight as you shake your head. Yes. Nice. And one more inhale. And exhale, gently release your hands down. And then start to slowly walk your hands back into a plank pose. Bring your knees down, take your feet flat. Knees are super wide as you come into wide-legged child's pose. And then as you inhale, you're going to slide your right knee forward a little wider than the wrist and extend your left leg straight back. So we're going to roll that left hip point forward, flex through your right foot. You can stay upright or gradually make your way down for a brief pigeon pose. Take your prayer hands and rest your forehead right on your thumbs and drag your thumbs toward the bridge of your nose. Breathing there for a moment in that pigeon. Smooth inhale, bringing that space into any area that feels tight. And the exhale, allowing you to release. And then pressing down through the top of that left foot. Start to draw your belly in and slowly come on up. And then shift to that outer right hip. Bring your left leg around. Cross your ankles. Roll over your knees. And press back into downward dog. Gently come into a plank, bring your knees down. As you exhale, come back to child's pose, knees a little bit wide. Then slide that left knee forward. The left knee is a little wider than the hip. The left foot is flexed. And that left calf muscle is in connection with the hamstring. It can be a pretty deep bend in that left knee. Your left sitting bone moves toward the ground or a prop like a blanket or a block. And your right leg is extending all the way straight, right through the baby toe. Then make your way to your elbows and rest your forehead, your third eye center, right on your thumbs. Drop your focus in and down for a couple of breaths, allowing your right hip point to soften down toward the floor. And let your mind linger on the area of the most sensation. Might feel interesting to gently, subtly wag the tail for this pigeon pose. A very deep hip stretch, very deep inner thigh groin stretch. And when you're ready, pressing down through the top of that right foot, drop the tail, start to slowly walk yourself up onto your hands, shift into your outer left thigh and slide that right leg around, crossing your ankles, and lift up on the inhale. And exhale, we're gonna roll right onto your back. Coming on your back, take a full happy baby, rock side to side. Then release your legs out and find a savasana. Wag your toes, take that brief moment to rest into the floor. We'll take an inhale, exhale, let it out. Let your head roll side to side. Remember your intention and invite a gratitude practice for anything at all you have to be grateful for. So you can feel free to stay in Shavasana as long as you want today. If you're feeling like you don't have a lot of time, then we'll go ahead and start to wiggle the toes. Reach the arms overhead and imagine you're taking a big resetting stretch. Full inhale, full body stretch, toes to fingers. And then exhale, gently draw the knees in and roll to either side for a moment before coming up to sit, and I'll meet you there. Arriving to sit upright, nice tall spine. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, press the hands down right through the central channel. And thanking yourself for showing up today. And I wish you joy, peace, health, strength, courage, and trust on the journey. And so appreciative for your presence in my YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe. Let your friends and family know about this resource. And you can even hit the super thanks button and support my channel. I would so appreciate that. In any case, keep it up. See you next time.